I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Village Board for February 27th, 2024. Would you please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
President DeSimone?
Here.
Trustee Carmona?
Here.
Trustee Franz?
Here.
Trustee Fry?
Here.
Trustee Lomax?
Here.
Trustee Penicola?
Here.
Trustee Perez?
Here.
That's 7.
So at this time, we had a snowplow naming contest, and I know we have one winner in the audience. So I'd like to present Mackenzie Callahan with the winning award. So the winning name was Scoop Dog. And 3 people picked Scoop Dog. So 3 winners, so congratulations. And you have some ice cream there, so Scoop Dog it away. And I don't think in attendance is Emily Marcondes in the audience. She was our other winner with Scoop Dog is another winner. So congratulations, Emily. We'll have your award here. Come and get it at your convenience. At this time, we'll move to public comment. Does anyone wish to address the board? If so, please approach the podium and state your name. Seeing none, this will conclude public comment. Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
Your Honor, real quick. You guys have young kids. You're more than welcome to leave. You don't have to stay for this.
Congrats.
Go Scoop Dog.
Is there a motion to approve the minutes from the February 13th, 2024 Village Board?
You have a motion.
Do I have a second?
You have a second.
Are there any modifications to the minutes? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Fry?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Penicola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 6.
Motion carries and minutes are approved. The next item of business is to approve the warrant in the amount of $552,347.77. Is there a motion to approve the
You
warrant?
have a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussions on the warrant? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Fry?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Penicola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 6.
Motion carries and the warrant is approved. Would the Deputy Village Clerk please read the 15 ordinances and resolutions on the consent agenda that were discussed at the Committee of the Whole meeting?
Number 1, approval of an ordinance of the Village of Bensenville, DuPage, Cook Counties, Illinois, authorizing a tax increment financing redevelopment agreement by and between the Village of Bensenville and 1301 West Irving Park Road, LLC, for property located at 1301 West Irving Park Road, Bensenville, Illinois. 2, ordinance amending section 3-3-5 of the Bensenville Village Code liquor regulations to increase the number of Class E1 liquor licenses from 11 to 12 for the issuance of a liquor license to La Poblanita. 3, resolution declaring certain village-owned Avaya equipment as surplus and authorizing disposal. 4, resolution authorizing a order with Omega Sign and Lighting, Inc. for upgrades to the existing electronic message center sign in the not-to-exceed amount of $95,668. 5, resolution authorizing a retail sales agreement with AVI Systems, Inc. for the Village Hall Cablecast Video Distribution System in the not-to-exceed amount of $55,827. 6, resolution authorizing a retail sales agreement with AVI Systems, Inc. for the Village Hall First Floor CED Conference Room in the not-to-exceed amount of $22,799. 7, resolution authorizing a retail sales agreement with AVI Systems, Inc. for the Village of Bensenville Admin Conference Room 201 in the not-to-exceed amount of $45,510. 8, resolution authorizing the execution of a purchase order to Roche Ford for the purchase of public works and police vehicles in the not-to-exceed amount of $677,256. 9, resolution appropriating the use of motor fuel tax MFT funds to pay for a roadway-related general maintenance in the amount of $300,000 from January 1, 2024 to December 31, 2024. 10, resolution authorizing the execution of a contract with Dame Mechanical, Inc. for the removal and replacement of all 4 influent screw pumps lower bearing seals in the not to exceed amount of $19,888. 11, resolution authorizing the execution of amendment number 7 to the engineering service agreement with HR Green for plan review services associated with the Elgin O'Hare Western Access Project in the additional not to exceed amount of $75,000 for a revised contract total of $798,000. 12, resolution authorizing the execution of a purchase order to Traffic Control and Protection, Inc. for bike path signage in the not to exceed amount of $11,552. 13, resolution authorizing a purchase order to MJ Ironworks of Elk Grove Village, Illinois for emergency pedestrian safety railing repairs along Illinois Route 19, Irving Park Road in the not to exceed amount of $15,000. 14, resolution authorizing the award of a construction contract for the 2023 CDBG Browngate Subdivision Improvements Project to Aqua Contractors Corporation of Elmhurst, Illinois, in the not to exceed amount of $1,900,000. 15, resolution authorizing the award of a construction engineering services agreement for the 2023 CDBG project Browngate Subdivision Improvements Project to Thomas Engineering Group LLC in the not to exceed amount of $216,188.
Is there a motion to approve the 15 ordinances and resolutions listed on the consent agenda and as read by the deputy clerk?
You have a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Fry?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 6.
Motion carries and the items on the consent agenda are now approved. We do not have any reports for village departments. Moving on to the presidential remarks. The Bensonville Theater has completed Phase 1 renovations and is set to reopen on March 1st. The completed phase renovations included restoring the iconic 1927 facade and marquee, tuck pointing, new windows, and updated seating, lighting, and flooring. So please see the village website for showtimes as more information is available. A St. Patrick's Day themed senior bingo night will be held on March 14th at Green Street Grill. Doors open at 3 p.m. Dinner will be served at 4, followed by bingo. The cost is $5 at the door. No prior registration is needed. Please see the village website again for more information. The Law Enforcement Classic hockey game, which benefits Honor Flight Chicago, will take place on March 23rd at the Edge Ice Arena. The puck drops at 6. There are still seats available, so please call Honor Flight Chicago ticket office at 773-227-8387 to purchase tickets or visit the village website for online ticket purchasing. That will conclude the presidential remarks. Do we have a village manager's report?
Thank you, Your Honor. The village is still accepting applications for police officer candidates. The written test will be held on March 5th at 6:30 p.m. at the police department. We are still looking for a few good men and women to join the team, so please visit the village website for further application information. Also, I want to just give a quick update on Springfield. We are closely monitoring 9,800 different bills that have been filed. No, I'm not personally doing that. Our memberships who do Page Mayors and Managers Conference as well as the Illinois Municipal League do that for us. We're monitoring those. I'll keep you posted on any bills of interest. Of interest is the governor's proposed budget does include an elimination of the 1% sales tax on grocery. Preliminary estimates put that at about a $500,000 hit to the village. Because sales tax goes to our capital improvement plan, I'm in discussions with Joe on how we could eat that if that does go through in the second half of the year. So it's just something to keep an eye on, and we'll look to advocate on. That concludes my report, Mr. President.
Do you have a village attorney's report?
I have no report.
Is there any unfinished business to come before the board tonight? Is there any new business to come before the board tonight? Is there need for executive session?
There is not.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
You have a motion?
Do I have a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Fry?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 6.
Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.